Sachin Tendulkar turns 44, gee, we're all getting older, aren't we? Because my image of Sachin is still that curly-haired young man in black and white pictures going out to bat, or even as we discussed recently, a young man driving a bluish-colored Maruti 800. He overtook me once somewhere near Mahim, and I thought, okay, the next traffic light or whatever, I just sidled up. I'm driving my second-hand red Maruti 800, but his car just kept going further and further away from me, and when I reminded him, he said, my right foot was stronger than yours. Those are images that endure, but Tendulkar at 44 is different. He's a giant, he's a colossus, he's adopting villages now, the Prime Minister is asking him to do things, there's a wonderful biopic on his life, but you still need to wish him for his birthday, as I've done with virtually every birthday, sometimes through an SMS message, sometimes a little dot matrix printout to be faxed to his hotel, wherever he was, finding out what the hotel fax number was and sending it across, and each time he acknowledged it. And now at 44, what do you wish for someone who's got fame and riches beyond compare? One of the great things about Tendulkar was when he was playing, fame and riches waited outside his door. They had to come to him. He didn't go to them. And Tendulkar is famous beyond compare. Sometimes I wonder whether he himself is aware of how famous he is and those riches, from the Maruti 800 to everywhere. But the one thing, Sachin, and I'm talking to you directly on this one, the one thing that strikes me is you never let it take away your dignity. Fame and money and all that was around, but there's a great dignity with which you played the game, a great dignity in your relationship with people, the way you carried yourself. Your whole generation was like that. The Rahuls, the Kumbles, the Lakshmans, Gangulis, everybody was like that. But the pressure on you was so much different. And that is my wish for you on your 44th birthday, as a young generation comes in, an IPL riches-driven generation, a social media-driven generation that is constantly looking to see what the world is saying about them, a generation that's fed on strange notions of nationalism. And so there's very different pressures on them and not easy to stay grounded. Can Tendulkar be a mentor to them? Not a batting mentor. I know privately they come and talk to you, but just a life coach. Tell them how to handle fame, how to handle money, how to prolong a career, how to make a 3 or 4 year old career into a 16, 17-year-old career. Who knows? There might be someone who will play 20, if not 24 that you did. But to prolong your career, to continue playing cricket at a certain level, is not just about being a cricketer, but it's about being a certain kind of person. There you are. That's my 44th birthday wish for you. Try and spread the dignity and the attitude to fame and riches and money across the next generation. And maybe the kind of wish